Here we go again for another game for the under-18 AA Toros. They're going to play a back-to-back. Play it tonight versus the Belleville Bulls, their final regular season home game, and then it's off to Northumberland tomorrow to play the Nighthawks. They're going to play that game in Coburg tomorrow. That gets cleared out of the zone to start things off. Belleville have it in their own end. Stretch pass versus Cameron Ryan. Here comes a chance to bring it in for Belleville. Liam Murphy at one end for the Toros. Allen at the other end for Belleville. Jackman and McGlynn to dig that puck out. Number 9 kept it in with a shot. Way wide of the mark. Kept in here by Belleville again. Push behind the net. That's rolling out in front of the net. And before he could get a stick on it out in front, there was Phillips waiting out in front. And Murphy covered it up. Face off coming off now to the right of the Toros end. One here by Belleville as they try and slap it away. It's still loose here in the zone. Taken away here with a lead pass by Ryan Brown. Trying to get around Benson. Slapped off the boards. Riley Dennis tried to hold it in. Here comes a chance. Thrown to the net. Stopped there by Allen. Right in front of the goal again. Ryan Brown a shot. That's going to get blocked before it could get to the net. Around the boards it goes. Trying to keep this in here from the blue line. From that left corner, trying to throw it up in front. Goes back to the line for Ryan Bowden. That shot goes wide of the net. And going to get kept in again by Riley Dennis. A shot that's getting blocked. Here comes a chance to lead up with a pass. And he's trying to go in on a breakaway. Good defensive play there by Ryan Bowden to come back there and sweep it off his stick. From their own end. Thrown to the net, it goes wide. Kept in here from the line by Swart, who fired around the net for Whitney. Whitney puts it behind, taken away by Aiden Desprez on the right side, who tried to take a hit against Whitney. Here's a shot, stopped by Murphy, and he corrals his own rebound. Simon Smith now to come in and take the draw just off to the right of the Toros goal, or the left of the Toros goal, won by Belleville. A shot to throw it back in behind the net. Here comes Tyus Salter after it now to try and clear it out. Kept in by number 9. Right in behind the goal goes Jack Taylor with it. Taking it off there for Tyus Salter. Salter tried to put it around the boards here for an opportunity for Adam Shaw to get it out of his own end, and he will. Getting up here with Simon Smith as well. Smith loses it as it's a turnover back in their own end. Here they come. Taylor again with that. It'll be a stretch pass over the stick, and Taylor scoops it up. Looking to get it around 2 Belleville players. They'll backhand it in deep. It takes a carom out in front and took a Toros bounce right to the front of the goal and couldn't bury it. Try to put it in behind the goal again. It goes back here to the line. Good job to hold it in by Taylor, who puts it for Cameron Ryan out in front for Blake Smith, out of his reach, and kept in by Salter. Big hit there on the other end. Cameron Ryan trying to get through. He's got to get around 2 players. Drops it for Simon Smith, who couldn't make his way through. Here comes Cameron Ryan now, right in front for Jackman, who fires one in on goal and doesn't get through. That's going to be a penalty coming to Belleville, the first penalty of the game. And the power play will go to the Toros as they look to strike first. Face off now, coming off to the right end of the Belleville goal. Wins it back to the line for Stromanikowski. Back to the other side now for Taylor. Or for Hodgins, sorry, off to the left side. Back to the line for Cooper Hodgins again. Can't shoot it, drop it off for Connor Cole. Down low for Jackman, who tried to jam it in front. And Allen closes up the legs and makes sure that doesn't make its way through. Face off again is off to the left end. Kept in here by the Toros, Ryan Brown, who drops it off. It goes back to the blue line now, can't shoot. Here comes Jackman, going to fan on it, and can't get it to the net. Big hit on the left side. Cooper Hodgins holds the line. To the other side now, they're going to look for a shot through a screen. Hodgins can't keep it in, rolled over his stick. Hodgins picks that up and gets it to the other side. Trying to poke it in here. And that'll be an opportunity for Connor Cole with the puck. Gets it to the other side for Stromanikowski. Stromanikowski's drop pass is right here at the line as they try and push it off to the left. Kept in here by Cooper Hodgins at the line. Hodgins gets it again. Can't shoot. Gets it to the other side now for Stromanikowski. Stromanikowski is getting some help. Trying to get it over here to the other side. And now it's an opportunity for Jackman to the side. Here comes a shot. Right pad stopped there by Allen, who tried to get it out. Kept in here from the line. Here comes a chance now for Hodgins to Jackman. Jackman taking it from behind the net. Back to the line, trying to keep it in, and he will. Good job by Cooper Hodgins to try and put it in down low. Comes off to the left side as they go back to the line for Hodgins again. Hodgins will go off to the left as he works it out for Jackman right in front over the stick of Connor Cole. Cole will get it back here to the line. Back down low. Cooper Hodgins through screen is stopped there by Allen. Face-off now was coming off to the left of the Belleville end from behind their own goal. That's going to do it for the power play. Toros go to 0 for 1. They had a couple of shots on that power play. One in close there by Jackman and just couldn't find a way to beat Allen. We're still tied at nothing. Cameron Ryan and Simon Smith trying to change that. Smith's shot got blocked though. Simon Smith gets it back. Looking to set it up here to the side. Cameron Ryan right in front. The shot hit a stick and went in wide. Off to the left corner now. They try and bring it in. Brought up over the line. They try and bring it up over the stick of Jack Taylor in behind the goal. Keeping it in behind the net now. It's from behind the goal and taken away by Cameron Ryan, who tries to clear it away out of his own end. Puck is right here in the Belleville end, and they'll start it from their own zone. From his own end, he starts it and brings it up over the blue line. Shot on net is going wide past Murphy. Here comes a chance now on the other side against Shaw. Backhanded in and gets knocked down with a high stick by Tyus Salter. Face-off was off to the left of the Toros end. Tyus Salter trying to get it over here for Jackman now. Right in front of the net, and that's going to roll in. And Liam Murphy is going to hold on to that. Face-off gets won by Belleville. The shot by Benson is blocked. Here comes Jackman to try and come after it again. Jackman's pass is over here to the other side against Connor Cole, and it's a glove hand pass. Face-off is won easily, trying to put it back in the zone from behind the net. Jackman trying to win the battle in the left-hand corner. Taken away by Belleville out of their own end, but they get it back. Toros get it back again as they're trying to win this scrum here at the Belleville bench as it comes free. Cooper Hodgins from his own end uses the boards to his advantage for Connor Cole. Cole tried to dump that in right on net. Allen is getting it and going to cover it up. Now it'll be Struminikoski to take the draw, wins it cleanly. Back there for Borden, who can't shoot, so it goes down low for Daypre behind the net and over his stick. Kept in by Riley Dennis, a shot on net. Stopped there by Allen, who will hold on to it. Face-off is off to the left again. Riley Dennis' shot is blocked. Loosen here, trying to get to it as they bring it in, dumped in on net, and wide past Liam Murphy. Good job by Borden to keep it from behind the goal. Getting it over here. Here comes a chance for Ryan Brown. And up here for Struminikoski to try and make his way through and could not do so. From the side, they'll try and bring it in. That was Allen dropping it off. And here's a shot off to the left against Liam Murphy. Around the boards, here comes a chance. Right in front of the net, taken away here by Simon Smith. Smith's lead pass is up through center for Ryan Brown. Brown is going to shoot one to the net as it's trying to get right in front of the goal for Simon Smith, who can't bury it. Right in front of the net again there. Was out of the reach of Shaw as they try and bring it in. Tip here through center. From their own line, it's an opportunity for Taylor to skate away with it. Uses the boards to his advantage, but Blake Smith couldn't catch up. Put back into the Belleville end from behind the goal now. Coming around the side there was Simon Smith to try and cut it off. Knocked down here by Tyus Salter from center. Salter will move it up, and it gets up there for Shaw. He'll tip it in the length of the ice. Right back in behind the Belleville net. Looking to jam it in from the side as that almost ricocheted out in front. Shaw coming after it here in the right corner now. Adam Shaw and Blake Smith trying to cause a turnover in the Belleville end. Shaw went for the hit again to try and keep it in. Kept in here from the blue line by Blake Smith, who backed him up. Putting it in behind the goal there for Shaw, who couldn't get to it. Right to the front of the net. It's taken away by Belleville on a block shot as they try and get things out. Off on that left corner. Trying to get it out of his own end. Here comes a pass. He can't get it out in front. Taken away by Belleville as they'll flip it away. Racing back after it in his own end comes Cooper Hodgins after it. Hodgins takes it from behind the goal and now leads it out. He'll try and skate his way through center and bring it in. He's got Jackman waiting at in front along with Cameron Ryan and can't get to it. Liam McGlynn tried to hold it in, but we're going to get a interference penalty. Face off, coming off to the left of the Toros end. First Belleville power play. Backhanded. Good job by McGinnis to hold it in, but Longo couldn't get to the loose puck. From their own end now. Gonna look for McGinnis. Good read there by Jackman who broke it up. From their own end. Looking for an open lane. Didn't like it. Longo will take it back in his own end and start it up. Longo getting up here with Whitney up over the line. Can't shoot. Drops it back to the line. Good job to hold the blue line and shoot it in wide though. As he puts it up and out of play. Stromanikowski now to take this draw just outside of the line. One by Belleville. Trying to put it in. Hey. Behind the goal. Murphy's going to leave it from behind the net and get found and dumped down the ice. Left there behind the goal by Allen. Starting it from his own end to try and get around Stromanikowski now. Trying to get around Ryan Brown here for an opportunity was Longo. He'll drop it back to the blue line. Over here to the other side now for McGinnis. Right in front. Shot by Longo. It's stopped right in front of the goal by Murphy. Kept in here from the line again by McGinnis. His pass is way wide past number 9 and back into the Belleville end. From their own zone now. Belleville will get the opportunity to start this. 20 seconds left to go on their power play. After the interference penalty, that gets sent into the corner. Under 4 minutes left to go here in period number 1. Good job there to keep that line by Allen. Allen goes back to the blue line now. Number 9's not going to be able to shoot it, so he drops it off for McGinnis. McGinnis back for number 9. Again, chipped off to the side for Whitney. Penalties over to Toros as Cameron Ryan sprang from the penalty box area. Just couldn't go with the puck. Back in their own end come Belleville. Whitney will rim it around over the stick of Liam Murphy and picked up by Liam McGlynn. Toros from their own end. That's going to be a turnover there to Belleville with a pass for Phillips, who's going to tip it in. Behind the goal goes McGlynn after it. Another chance to move it up for Blake Smith was broken up as Smith stuck to it and still loose after it. Blake Smith is off to that left corner. Tried to set it up in front. Good job by Riley Dennis to try and hold it in, but here comes a chance now. That's Velo with a pass. Got it up here for Phillips, a shot. Just whistled past the blocker hand. Picked up by Shaw now. Shaw from his own end will start this out. He had to get around Phillips here for an opportunity and dump it in. It's going to be a penalty, and it's going to come to Belleville as they touch it up behind the net. Face-off is off to the left of the goal. Taylor will drop it off to the side. Here comes another opportunity to shoot that off to the right end. Taylor keeps it in. Coming off to the right side. He'll drop it off to the corner. Back here for Riley Dennis. Dennis is trying to shoot it to the net, and it's Blake Smith back down low. Right in front, out of the reach of number 44, Taylor, who picks it up. Taylor drops it back here again. Taylor receives a pass and can't shoot. So it goes over here again for Dennis. Dennis putting it behind the net for Cameron Ryan, who pushes it off to the right side. Now for Riley Dennis again, trying to get a shot through a screen, way over the mark. Cameron Ryan from the side will poke it in, and that'll be a 1-0 Toros lead. Face off here from center. McGlynn will get cleared up through center now for Jackman. From their own end to try and catch up to this. From their own zone was Ryan Bowden. Up through center for Shaw to try and get it out. Jackman tries to bring it in. It goes off to the side as he tried to flip this puck away through center. Connor Cole will push it to the net. As it goes behind the goal, it'll be Jackman trying to win the battle. McGlynn back down low, right in front for Jackman, who scores out in front of the net. I believe is the one that snapped it in past Allen to make it 2-0. Connor Cole gets the goal, and that'll make it 2-0 now for the Toros, and they'll change the line. Out comes Stromanikowski. One there by Belleville. Trying to get it out of his own end, hard off the glass and deep, back into the corner for icing. Stromanikowski now to take the draw off to the right of the Belleville end. Wins it cleanly there for Ryan Brown, who puts it back down low for Desprez. Desprez back to the line for Cooper Hodgins now. To the other side to try and keep it in there was Brown. Stromanikowski and Desprez trying to win the battle in behind the net. Stromanikowski for Desprez, tried to jam it in from the side, stopped by Allen. Taken away again by Belleville. He'll start it up and bring it up over the line. The shot on net is gathered up there by Murphy. One more face-off in the Toros end, and that's going to do it. 2 late goals for the Toros. Cameron Ryan and Connor Cole make it 2-0 after 1 period of play. Here we go to kick off period number 2, and Allen wins the draw for Swart to start it off. Swart will get it over here to the other side for Davis. Tipping it up, and that's Allen up through center. Pushing it off to the right side, right in front of the goal. The backhand is stopped out in front of the net by Liam Murphy. Trying to keep it in there with Swart from the line, taken away off his stick. And back up the other way with a pass here. Trying to catch up here, there was Davis. Can't get to it, here comes McGinnis now. That lead pass was broken up by Taylor at center. That leads in for Shaw. Shaw, shot, stop there. Rebound for Shaw is going in wide. Simon Smith trying to knock it down. Smith trying to control the puck. Smith back down low for Blake Smith, a shot. And there's a blocker stopped by Allen. And we're getting a penalty. And it's going to be, looks like a misconduct penalty. There was a 10-minute misconduct penalty. Not sure why the penalty's up on the clock though. Here comes Connor Cole now. He gets hit into the boards. Slapped around the net. Now the penalty gets taken off the board. Cameron Ryan and Connor Cole try and dig the puck out. From behind their own net. Backhanded away against Longo. Chipping it out and out of his own end. Back into the Belleville end it goes. Moving it over here to the other side. The lead pass was against Longo here. And over the stick of Riley Dennis, that leads to an opportunity. But that backhand is going in wide. And they get an opportunity to clear. Not out. Here comes a shot. Stopped there by Liam Murphy in close. From behind their own net now. Trying to get it over here to the other side. Connor Cole trying to win the battle over here. As they get that down the ice. Rolling all the way down. And it goes for icing. Face off now. Was off to the right of Liam Murphy. A shot. Isn't going to get through. Good block on the way in. Here comes a chance. Stromanikowski brings it in. Trying to get around the defender from behind the net. Aiden Desprez helping out. The pass for Brown was out of his reach, so stepping into one there is going in wide of the right pad area. Desprez trying to get it up in front for Brown. Chipping it out. Good job here by Taylor. Good hand-eye to keep it in. Desprez puts it back down low behind the goal. Back here for Ryan Borden with a shot. hit a player on the way through and didn't make it to the net, as that was Allen's shot. Taylor will dump this in. Back in behind the goal. Desprez going to try and win the race. He went for the hit, but he's the one that takes it in behind the goal. Struminikoski trying to win the battle with Ryan Brown. Back to the line for Salter's shot. Desprez picking it up, trying to jam it in from the side and couldn't do it. Kept in here from the blue line as Simon Smith comes on the ice. Smith to the other side, over the stick of Liam McGlynn. McGlynn will push it deep behind the goal now. For Simon Smith from in beside the net, and they can't bury it. Blake Smith as well with Simon Smith. The two Smiths out there trying to do some damage. Back for Tyus Salter. Initially couldn't hold the line, but then he did and got a shot on net right into the glove of Allen. Face-off is off to the right of the Belleville end, and it's going to be Simon Smith to take the draw. Winning it, and here comes a chance for Shaw right off the draw and firing it wide. Riley Dennis tried to hold it in. Dennis getting some help on the other side, so it goes behind the net. McGinnis for Swart, who tried to get it out of his own end, and that's not going to work. So Simon Smith is coming after it now. Simon Smith goes back to the line looking for a shot through a screen. Here comes a chance now for Cooper Hodges with a backhand. Here comes Blake Smith dumping it in high off the glass and puts it back in the zone. Shaw trying to come after it here on the other end. That is going up and out of play. Connor Cole now to take this draw. He wins it back here for Ryan Borden. Borden's shot got blocked. So it's here on the other side against Vela, trying to clear it out. Good job by Taylor. He closed the line. Jackman, shot, stopped by Allen. Up into the netting, out of play. Connor Cole wins the draw. Shot through a screen, can't get through. And another one, right pad safe. Cameron Ryan on the rebound. Couldn't get his backhand on it. There's another quick shot. That goes up and over the blocker hand of Allen into the back of the net to make it 3-0, sorry. Connor Cole with his second straight goal will make that a 3-0 game. Face-off comes to center. And it's Benson from his own end. Will drop it for number 9. Hard around the boards and out. From behind the net, taken away here by Connor Cole. He's from his own zone as he tries to make his way through. Up over the line is Connor Cole trying to get here against Jackman. Right to the front of the net, over the stick of Cameron Ryan. Around the boards, it's going to get kept in here by Liam McGlynn. McGlynn gets it over here for Tyus Salter now. Salter's pass is tipped all the way into the corner. Number 9 coming after it in his own end. Clearing that all the way down. Riley Dennis is coming back after it in his own end. Dennis will get it over here to the other side. They can't get it out, so number 9 steps into one. And it's a right pad save there by Liam Murphy as it's right behind the net. Taken away here by the Toros with a lead pass trying to get through. Benson couldn't knock it down. From their own end, trying to dump it in. That was against Desprez, knocked down by number 9. Over the stick of Riley Dennis, back into the Toro zone. And it's going to die right before the icing line. Whitney puts it behind the net. Try and walk it out there from the side. He comes right around on the right-hand side, and Liam Murphy follows him right over there and makes a save. Face-off is won there by Belleville, trying to tip it out. Here comes a chance now with the Toros up through center. Right back into the Toros, and Taylor going to have to worry about Brown over here on the other side. From his own end was Taylor with a drop pan pass. Taken down and put back into the corner. From behind the net goes Ryan Brown after it. Coming around the side now, trying to get it out of his own end with a flip pass. Knocked down by Whitney as that is right here from center, over the stick of Sherman from behind the net. Struminikoski tried to get there as well. Pick off. Blake Smith tried to get it, couldn't. Adam Shaw shot, hit the post. Taylor couldn't keep it in as that got swept by him. Not enough to go for icing. Borden's got to go back in his own end. Coming around the other side for Taylor now. Taylor will start it out and bring it in. The pass for Shaw, trying to get through. And he scores! Adam Shaw outweighted Allen and stuffed it in the right side to make it 4-0. Face off here from center. Vela will drop it back. Vela trying to get this loose puck taken off his stick. Simon Smith coming over on the other end. Backhanded back into the Toros zone. Here's a shot that's getting stopped by Murphy as he holds on to it. Face off is off to the right hand side. Kept in here by Belleville. From behind their own net, it'll get tipped away. Knocked down here by McGinnis at center. From their own end, they'll flip it in, and Riley Dennis is controlling that. Back in their own end goes Sword after it as they try and dump it back in. Here comes Blake Smith. Smith can't get one to the front of the net as Swart tried to pick it up. From his own zone there was Vela trying to get it through. Knocked down from their own end, and here comes an opportunity with a lead pass. From their own zone there was an opportunity for Adam Shaw. Another backhand up through center. They're trying to bring it in. Here comes a chance to dump it deep. Back in behind the net it goes for Simon Smith, who's trying to win the battle in that corner. Around the boards, gets kept in by Toros with a shot. Flagged out of the air by Allen, who holds on. Cole now to take the draw in the offensive end. Cameron Ryan tried to win it from the side. He rips it on goal and gets stopped by Allen. Face-off is off to the left of the goal, and one. Taylor puts it behind for Connor Cole. Cole waiting out in front for Jackman, that gets tipped away from him. Cole get it back here again. Connor Cole back to the line as Taylor can't shoot. He'll let Borden get an opportunity right to the front and went over the stick. Taken away again by Longo from center. Push back past Borden into the corner. From behind the net was Taylor trying to send this away, and he sends it way too high up into the netting out of play. Nice. Whitney coming in to take the draw. Wins it cleanly, and the shot by Sherman goes wide. Whitney going against Tyus Salter in the corner. Salter tried to get it out, and it'll get cleared away through center, and here comes a chance now for Connor Cole, up for Jackman. Jackman coming in, Logan Jackman a shot, block it away by Allen up into the netting and out of play. Struminikoski now to take the draw, wins it cleanly for Tyus Salter. Salter's shot tipped in wide past Desprez. Trying to keep it in, good job there by Desprez again. Back to the line for Struminikoski, who can't shoot it. Taken away by Belleville as they get an opportunity to clear. Knocked down from center by Tyus Salter as he moves it to the other side. Looking for a lead pass for Ryan Brown, who tries to make his way through. Over the stick of Brown as they get an opportunity with a pass. Up into the netting as they hit a stick and goes out of play. Face-off is won by Belleville in their own end. Brown. Here comes a chance now up through center. And now a chance here for Riley Dennis from behind the goal. Dennis from behind the net and getting some help from Desprez. From in behind the goal, under 5 minutes left to go in the second. Off to the corner, trying to dig it out. It's a 2-on-2 battle. They must see the puck somewhere in that feed area. Riley Dennis is trying to help as well. Ryan Brown. Right in front, here comes a chance. Sliding right into Allen. Play still going on, that goes down the ice. And it goes for a face-off is off to the right of Belleville. Tipped out past Shaw through center. Shaw from his own end to try and move it up. He got it up through center as he brings it in for Simon Smith. Smith's shot is going to get knocked down here by Davis from behind the goal. It goes. Shaw trying to knock it down here out of his own end. From the side, Taylor puts it back in behind the net. Big hit there off to the side as it gets fired around the boards and out. Murphy coming out here to play it, and he puts it right onto the stick of the Belleville player, but couldn't put it into the back of the net. Looking for the one-timer now for number 9. His backhand goes in wide. From behind the net now, trying to win this battle. Here comes the chance now for Simon Smith. Smith is trying to make his way through, and Blake Smith was in behind him and then gets hit into the boards by a Belleville player. Blake Smith shakes it off, gets back to his feet. Around the boards, Liam McGlynn tries to keep it in for Cameron Ryan. Blake Smith feeling that hit, but he was able to get back to his feet. Here comes a chance now for Belleville. Trying to bring it in is number 52. Shot to the net is going in wide. Trying to get it out of his own zone. Cameron Ryan as well trying to help. It got kept in though by Sherman. Harder on the boards to try and get it out of his own end here. It's from the left corner, taken away here by the Toros as they lead it in for Connor Cole, getting up there with Jackman. Rolling puck for Cole, who fires it in wide. McGlynn on the other side. Good job by Liam McGlynn, was able to hold that in.
That's a hit from behind.
Salter is going to flip this one up here through center. Getting up there against Whitney. Here comes Jackman. Shot over the mark, past the left post. And that takes a Belleville ricochet, and Allen backhands it away. Lead pass for Connor Cole now. Cole to bring it in. Good hand-eye knocked down there by Sherman. Desprez around the boards, gets it back to the line. Here comes Cooper Hodgins. Shot through screen is redirected. Left pad stop there by Allen. Big hit there, as that's going to be a hitting from behind penalty. And it's also going to start some ruckus over there on the left side. Stromnikowski now to take the draw now. Stromnikowski got some help. Here comes Ryan Brown. Brown with the loose puck back here to the line now for Taylor. He can't shoot it, so he drops it for Brown instead. Ryan Brown went for the hit in the corner versus Swart. As it's still loose, Desprez tries to help as well. Harder on the boards, kept in by Taylor. He'll shoot one to the net, but it gets knocked down by Stromnikowski from behind the goal. Stromnikowski can't do anything with it as he tries to wrap it around. Kept in by Cooper Hodgins from the line. Hodgins will dish it off as they'll get it back again. Hodgins for Ryan Brown, can't shoot. Tries to get around the defender. Back to the line again for Cooper Hodgins. Ryan Brown walks out, slot area shot wide. Stromnikowski hits the side of the net. Last minute of play of the second period. McTaggart trying to get it out of his own end. That is Taylor trying to win the battle. Big hit on Desprez in behind the goal. Good job by Taylor to keep it in and send one to the net. Right in front. There's a shot from out in front of the goal by Desprez on net. Stopped by Allen. Simon Smith now to take the draw. Trying to get it out of his own end. That is Swart or Davis trying to get it out. Back in his own end comes Shaw after it. Simon Smith coming here to the other side to try and get it out. From the right corner, trying to dig it away and start it out of his own end with a pass. That's over here for Cameron Ryan, who will tip it in deep. From behind the goal now is Shaw to try and dig after it. Getting some help with Blake Smith, who went in for the hit. All the way down the ice and back into the corner. He'll keep it and send it high, knocked down by Whitney. And that's going to do it for a second period. Toros add to their lead as they go to the dressing room, up 4-0. Ready to kick off period number 3 from the Rickard Arena, and here comes a chance for Belleville. Bringing it up over the line, gets pushed off to the corner against Taylor. Off to the side was Cameron Ryan, that one over the stick. From their own end goes number 9 after it in his own zone, gets it back here to the side. Coming around on left end, boys, to try and get it out. Here's Cameron Ryan to try and put it back in behind the goal for Connor Cole and Logan Jackman. Cleared away and Taylor dumps it right back in. From behind their own net go Belleville after it. The late pass was for Whitney, went over his stick. Whitney trying to get this loose puck. Head into the corner there to try and sew it up in front. Tipping it out through center, trying to get there. And he gets taken off his feet. Belleville trying to get the opportunity to try and dump it in. That's going down the ice. Back into the corner for Tyus Salter. Salter will try and move it up. It's a lead pass as they bring it in. And it's offside. Face-off is off to the left to the Toros end. Trying to throw it back in behind the goal goes Tyus Salter after it. Who will fire it around for Dave Prey to try and get it out. Knocked down here by Belleville. A shot as a left pad stopped there by Liam Murphy. From behind the goal, trying to win the battle. Taken away by the Toros as they clear it down the ice. All the way past Sword on net. It gets stopped there by Allen and held on to. Simon Smith now to take the draw off to the right hand side. From behind the goal, trying to hit his man into the boards there with Smith. From his own end. He gets an opportunity to move it up. That's going over the stick back into the corner. Taylor trying to win the battle against Allen. As they try and drop pass it back to the line, it's going to be Allen again trying to win the battle. From behind the right side, he tries to walk it out. There's a shot. Blocked away there by Liam Murphy. From behind the net, there's Blake Smith. Backhand right in front and past the blocker hand of Murphy again. Off in the left corner to try and win the puck was Shaw, but he can't get to it. Behind the goal it goes again. He'll bring it out of his own end, comes Liam McGlynn. McGlynn tried to make his way to the net with a pass shot just over the mark on the left-hand side. Blake Smith tried to put it back in for Simon Smith in behind the net as he tried to get it back here to the blue line, taken away by Belleville and out. Knocked down here from center. It's a lead pass brought in for Simon Smith trying to send one to the net. Slapped around by Belleville. Riley Dennis keeps it in. Pushes it off to the right corner now. Taken away by number 9, who will turn it over. From behind the net, out in front for Jackman. Just out of the reach. Turnaround shot from behind the goal. Jackman will come around the side. Slapped around the boards by Belleville. Connor Cole trying to get to it, but it goes over here and around the boards for Vela. Big hit on the other end for Connor Cole. Jackman trying to dig away at it and could not do it. Lead pass is knocked down by Riley Dennis. He tried to put it back in. Right back in the zone from behind the net goes Riley Dennis. Dennis. That's going past McGinnis down the ice for icing. Whitney's now going to take the draw just off to the left of the goal, trying to throw it up in front. He can't jam it in from the side, so it comes around the other end against Ryan Brown. Pushed back in behind the goal now to try and keep it behind the net. Tyus Salter will try and dig the battle. Taken away here by Longo, who can't get it out. Capped in here by Swart, who will push it off to the left side. Right in front, stirring aside there by Liam Murphy. Rolled in on net and covered up by Murphy. Face-off is won by Taylor. Behind the net goes Borden after it. We'll move it over here to the side. Here comes Simon Smith. Smith can't get it out of his own end. Here comes a chance now. Up over the line for Shaw. Hits a stick. Goes up and out of play. Simon Smith now to take the draw. Gets tipped out all the way down the ice and back into the corner. Liam Murphy will come out here to play it. Now for Taylor as he tried to bring it in. Here comes a chance now for Blake Smith from behind the net. Thrown up in front. Can't take it away. Here comes a chance now. Rolled to the front of the net, taken away by Taylor. From his own end to try and get it out of his own zone to get it up there for Smith. And gets it out. Tried to get it up there for Blake Smith and he couldn't get to it. Tipped in by Belleville from behind the goal, and that's going to be left by Liam Murphy. First shot fired around here for Jackman and out. Here comes a chance now for Simon Smith and Jackman. Along with Shaw to try and dig away at it. Riley Dennis tried to put it back in. Knocked down by Cooper Hodgins from center as he tries to bring it in. Hodgins a shot. Stopped there and held on to by Allen. Connor Cole now to take the draw, wins it. Swept off to the corner by Hodgins from behind the goal. Right in front. And there's a right pad save there by Allen. Connor Cole now to take the draw against Allen. Gets one there by the Toros in their own end. From behind their own goal, he's going to flip it away. Riley Dennis is coming back after it in his own end. Dennis loses his footing. Try to get it there for Vela to try and tip it in. From their own zone, it's Vela trying to get it up through center. From their own zone now, it's backhanded in. Right into the corner past Liam Murphy. Trying to get it here for Jackman, but McTaggart had it taken away. Trip up. No penalty. That gets sent down the ice. And we'll get a whistle. Whitney's now going to take this draw just off to the right of Liam Murphy. Stromnikowski tried to get it as well. Longo can't get one to the front of the net. So Longo cuts it out. Back here to the line. A shot through a screen is covered up by Liam Murphy. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. Trying to win this battle. Drops it back to the line. It's off to the side. Stromnikowski trying to win the battle again. Tipped into the corner. Picked up here by Taylor. Taylor from behind the net. Tried for Ryan Brown, but it went behind the goal against Longo. Stromnikowski will get it over here for Daypre, but it rolled over his stick. Still loose here from the side as he brings it in. Coming in there was Taylor up over the line. Shot on net is gathered up there by Allen. Face-off coming off to the left of the Belleville end. It's back in behind the goal again. Trying to win the battle from behind the net. Drops it back to the line. Shot through a screen, isn't going to get through, so Simon Smith will come after it on the side. Back here to the blue line, trying to get a shot through a screen. Hit a player at the front, and Simon Smith will pick that up. Smith losing it, and it gets fired away. Kept in by Riley Dennis. A shot is whistled in wide. Cooper Hodgins is going to try and keep it in, but it'll get cleared away. Hard off the glass. Instead, it hit the referee. Trying to dump this back off to the corner. Cooper Hodgins will clear it away, and it gets kept in by Sherman. Sherman, right to the front of the net, hits a man out in front of the goal. Right back here to the blue line again for Sherman. Right to the front, taken away by Cooper Hodgins, but he can't get it out of his own end. Off to the corner again with Hodgins to try and go after it. Blake Smith trying to race away with the puck. Knocked down by Hanna from center. Phillips tried to get it as well. Salter tried to get it. Here comes a chance for Shaw, and he's not going to be able to make his way through. Blake Smith through center ice will dump it in. Cleared away to the side. Salter isn't going to be able to keep it in as that went over the stick. From their own end for Logan Jackman, who tried to tip it in. Connor Cole will bring it up over the line for Jackman, who couldn't knock it down. Tyus Salter will get that and send it right back in. From that left corner now to try and set it up in front. Walking away from the defender as Liam McGlynn couldn't shoot it. Sent down the ice, back into the corner, and it's not going to have enough for icing, so Salter comes after it. Tipped away as they try and go for Connor Cole. Swept back in behind the net. Liam Murphy will leave it from behind the goal now. Looking at in front here from Vela, but he can't shoot it. Kept in by Belleville. A shot on net. Blocked away by Murphy. Still loose here from the side. And tipped off the boards and up. Off the boarding and out of play. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. Swart will put it back in. Stromnikowski is coming after it. Around the boards here for Aiden Daypray to try and tip it out. Daypray is digging away at it over here on the other side and can't shoot. Now it gets tipped away and Swart will pick that up off the boards. Here comes a chance now for Taylor to bring it in. And that is coming in offside. Trying to bring it in here for Strumanikovsky's shot. Hitting his skate and going in wide. Strumanikovsky. From their own end is Belleville. Bell pack and pass. Dumped down the ice. Back into the corner for Whitney. Whitney looking at in front here for a pass and can't get to it. From that left corner trying to win the battle. Taken away by the Toros. Up here for Ryan Brown. Backhanded away. Knocked down here by Osmond. Strumanikovsky trying to dump it in, but he can't do it. Right to the front of the net for Ryan Brown, and he's not going to get to it. Taken away here by Belleville as they lead it out. Trying to make his way up over the line. Pass Hodgins. And it's going to be tipped away here for an opportunity for Ryan Brown. Brown dumped back into the corner there for Shaw. Shaw looks at in front of the net for Simon Smith from the side, and he just whistled it in wide. From the left corner now, Belleville will get control of it. They look to find it and clear it away. That's going to get sent free here from center for Cooper Hodgins to sweep it out. The pass for Blake Smith was over his stick as they try and dump it in. From his own end, he tries to dump it past Hannah down the ice, and it goes for icing. Allen tries to win this draw deep into the Toros end. One there, and Ty Salter will fire it around, trying to win this battle from behind the net. Trying to tip this from behind the goal, hit the side of the net there. Liam McGlynn tried to win this battle on the left-hand side. It's off in that right corner, trying to get it back to the blue line, and it gets kept in there by number 9, who holds it in. Swept back in behind the net again there for Ty Salter, who backhands it away. Blake Smith trying to get it out, kept in by Sherman, but the shot is blocked. Still loose from the side, and that'll get kicked away here for Ty Salter. Salter from his own end feeds McGlynn. And Liam McGlynn's pass is knocked down from center. McGlynn from his own zone will fire it away. Got it off the boards and back in for Logan Jackman now. Jackman is coming up over the line for a chance. Making his way through, but he's going to lose it right before he could shoot it. Taking off his feet there was Jackman, and that'll be a Belleville penalty. Face-off is coming off now to the right of the Belleville end. Allen's getting ready here in his goal crease.
All right, see you guys. Yeah, we'll see you.
Got to send the penalty over there to Belleville. Trying to win that draw there was Connor Cole in his own end. Got it back to the line for Strumanikovsky, who lost control of it. From their own end. Toros have control with Cooper Hodgins. Hodgins from his own zone will leave it from behind the net now. The lead pass was trying to get there against Vela and dumped right back in behind the net. Coming around the left-hand side and trying to keep it in there was Hodgins and could not do it. Jackman trying to help out as well. From behind the net will be Ryan Brown trying to get to it, kept in by Hodgins again. Jackman trying to walk it out, drops it back to the line again for Hodgins. Hodgins can't shoot, and it gets swept away. All the way back into the Toros end. Hodgins will have it from behind his own goal. As they're going to look for a pass. Good job to knock that down with Strumanikovsky. Strumanikovsky will put it here to the other side for Jackman. And that is going to be a penalty coming up here. Shaw's now going to take this draw just off to the right of the goal, back to the line. Here comes a chance now for Hannah. He'll shoot one wide as they try and get this puck off the backhand boards now for Shaw. From behind his own net there was Taylor to try and get rid of it. From his own end, the pass for Riley Dennis was out of his reach. McGinnis from his own zone. Here comes a chance there for Daypray to try and make his way through. Had a man right in front of the net, and that was Shaw, kept in by Taylor. Taylor for Shaw, and it was out of his reach. From behind the net goes Aiden Desprez to try and jam it in from the side and get stopped by Allen. Simon Smith now to take the draw just off to the left. Slapped around the left-hand side. Cleared out, and Borden tried to bring it in here for Ryan Brown. Brown taking one to the net and could not shoot. So he'll take it behind the net and takes a hit. Simon Smith trying to get it from behind the goal now. 30 seconds left to go. Belleville will move it in. The pass is going over the stick here for Tyus Salter. Salter from his own end for Ryan Brown as he moves it in for Simon Smith. Smith is bringing it up over the line with a shot. Not going to shoot, so it went over the stick of Tyus Salter. Oh, it's going to be a trip there from center, and here comes a chance now for Whitney. Whitney's not going to be able to shoot. So it goes behind the net. Here comes another hit to the side. The pass out front for Whitney was taken away. One more opportunity here for Simon Smith to come up through center. And that is going to do it here for the game. One final hit. And it may not be one final hit. They're all in there throwing hits at each other after the final third period buzzer. The Toros are going to pick up a shutout victory in their final regular season home game here at the Rickard Arena. They'll have two more regular season games. One to Coburg against Northumberland tomorrow. And then we'll round up their regular season schedule Saturday night against Northumberland. Thank you for watching on this day. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.